today Gavin's C2 developer. Actually, this is the first time that I become the developer, and he is talking about his C2 speech, and the topic about is the judgment. And I want to mention the requirement of C2 speech. Organize your speech. And the structure is there are the body, the opening, and the conclusion. And the body has 3 points you should talk about. And actually, Gavin, he talked about 3 points is that the importance of judgment. Also, he talked about the meaning and the different definition of the judgment. So finally, he talked about the example and the circumstance of the judgment. Actually, I want to divide into 2 parts to discuss his speech. And firstly, I want to talk about the good points he had. Actually, I think that he is so confident that he is not nervous because he said that Gethsemane is so awesome. Also, the example he talked about is quite funny and interesting. For example, he talked about, and actually I think the example he talked about is very useful because it is the problem which we always encounter in daily life. For example, he talked about his wife. Also he talked about the differences of value of Christian and the Muslim. Actually, I think the topic he chose, the judgment, is good. It's because I think it is fresh and useful to the students. Yeah, the judgment is a very good topic. And actually, the opening and the conclusion of his speech is good because he has mentioned his incentive of why he wants to choose this topic. Also, the opinions he had mentioned talking about the judgment. However, as your verification, I want to give some suggestions for your speech. Actually, I think the organization of your speech is not is some confused because the points are not clear. And actually, what I want to say is that you can directly mention the points you talk about. For example, you can make the topic sentence the first sentence. For example, you can say that the topic I want to talk about is the importance of the judgment. Also, I want to talk about is that the body of your speech is there are not supportive material. What I might mention is that the supportive material is not enough. And also, the final suggestion I want to suggest you is that you can, for example, you can make your points at the big connection because I think the 3 points, the connection is not to have the good connection to link it. And also, for example, you can mention what the example of the judgment. For example 1, example 2, example 3, just like that. And your speech is very good, and I am looking forward to your speech. Thank you.